Welcome to Average Dude's Slow Pitch.
Yo, Hender here, that was you Slow Pitch. Today we're getting a chance to bring out two different Monstas. We've got a M2, the Bat EHP exclusive, and then we've got the foil Black Sheep, also an M2. This one's gonna have your alloy handle end loaded. This one's mid loaded with a 3500 handle on this one. So we're gonna go ahead and get some swings on them. For these ones though, we do know obviously it takes some swings to really get to Monsta's fib. So we got some swings on these about a week or two ago. Got them up to about 100 swings. So we are starting about the 100 swing mark now, just because most of the reviews we start with obviously swing 0 on these, get to about swing on 100. Want to see what we kind of see with these ones on these M2 techs as we get a little bit closer to a break-in there as well. So, and if you're wondering also, footage may look a little different with kind of what you can see here on the field, simply because we're using our DJI camera today, the one we normally travel with, simply because you're not able to see it. We got some dark clouds out here. It was raining a little bit earlier, so we didn't want to risk messing up the Sony camera. But either way, let's get some swings on here. All 52 300s. We got the Evil USA ASA stamped game balls, and then hot dots. But 310 on this field. See how these perform. Come back with fresh final thoughts. All right, we're starting with the Monsta the Bat. Again, 3500 handle, mid-loaded, 12.5-inch barrel, M2 tech. If you hear some louder noises in the background, the field next to us, there's a scrimmage fast pitch game going on, so they're pretty loud.
89 miles per hour.
Towards the end of the bat there. But man, the carries there, that's for sure.
98 miles per hour. 93 miles per hour.
That's a good start.
87 miles per hour. 87 miles per hour.
Caught that one well. Oh yeah, that's a good amount of carry there. Yeah, again, like we said, these ones started with about 100 swings on them. Between me and Keith swinging these, we're gonna get to about 175-ish swings, but definitely feels a lot better. From those first 100 we took, you could tell a little bit stiffer. On this one, you can tell it's already opening up and getting a little bit of the fib feel.
95 miles per hour.
It's a little higher up on the barrel again. Forgiveness is definitely there. Good feedback. You can tell exactly where you're catching it based on the feel in your hands.
99 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour. 103 miles per hour.
And then there's our sweet spot. So you can see even as we start opening it up, sweet spot's gonna give you great performance. And I'm expecting obviously that to continue to not only get better, but then expand along the barrel.
95 miles per hour.
Oh, that got over. Yeah, so for whatever reason, I'm catching quite a few balls a little bit lower on the barrel. You can see kind of a ball mark touching that kind of B of the bat. Just trying to still get a little bit loose, but tons of forgiveness. And it, again, this is why what's nice about Monsta is it really does not matter.
90 miles per hour. 99 miles per hour. 85 miles per hour. 103 miles per hour.
There it is. There it is. Yeah. Everything you expect from the sweet spot here on Monsta, and you can definitely feel it opening up more and more with swings.
98 miles per hour.
That one felt really good. Yep. Yeah, that was nice right there.
91 miles per hour. 92 miles per hour. 100 miles per hour. 104 miles per hour.
Well, that's a good stopping point with Monsta the Bat. Again, EHP exclusive. But we'll get home, throw this thing on the tester. Here when we're done with the Black Sheep, we'll do the wrap up here, final thoughts, and then obviously at the end of that, you'll see the final compression. But either way, feels good. Won't go too much further into that now until we get to the final thoughts. But let's roll over to the foil Black Sheep, get mine key swings, and finish the thing up. All right, we got the foil Black Sheep. Again, this is a alloy handle, also an M2. This one's a 26 with the end load. And the first thing you notice is that end load is definitely very pronounced. So if you're somebody who's been swinging like mid-load monsters, want to make the jump to the end load, just make sure you're somebody who has swung a little past, you like end loads, or maybe go down in your normal weight, just so it doesn't feel excessive for you.
91 miles per hour. 102 miles per hour.
Well,
81 miles per hour.
Yeah, there's a huge difference between these two.
89 miles
There's
per
one.
hour. 86 miles per hour. 100 miles per hour.
whew, whew, that felt good. I will say though, this one, even with the alloy handle, you don't have obviously the little extra flex to help snap the barrel through and give you the extra kind of distance pop, but that end load really brings it through for you. So kind of the trade-off from the two, but they're both still kind of meeting the intent there of helping you not have to kind of overswing.
96 miles per hour.
That came off surprisingly good for catching it lower on the hands. Definitely could feel it, or lower on the barrel, towards the hands. Definitely could feel it on the hands, but just like with the bat, the more and more swings on this one, you can feel that sweet spot expanding and then becoming more forgiving, which with the alloy handle, obviously, between the barrel and handle, it felt pretty stiff, and now that's starting to get a little bit better.
86 miles per hour. 98 miles per hour.
Of course, when I get a good one while that mess is playing.
90 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour. 100 miles per hour.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this one's still definitely stiffer. I think this is going to need a little more swings in the bat to truly break in and get that fib feel on every swing. Every now and then in the true sweet spot, you can feel it, but to know that it's the performance you get until you get it all the way broken in is obviously kind of that great performance to have.
98 miles per hour.
That one felt good. Definitely getting a little bit of a sound change here too.
94 miles per hour. 86 miles per hour.
Pick this and then get Wally and PK up here for the senior.
All right.
91 miles per hour. 88 miles per hour.
I hope I hit him.
That had some carry.
Yeah.
All right, the two, which one you like better so far?
So personally, I like this one better. I don't know why. I feel like Monsta's mid loads, they've always had really huge sweet spots. So like whole barrels, gas, has a lot of forgiveness. This one, a lot of end load, super not as forgiving. You still get a lot of carry off it no matter where you hit it, but the no shit sweet spot is really small. So you got to find it early with this one. But this one, you have a lot of forgiveness up and down the barrel and a lot of carry.
96 miles per hour.
Lower on the barrel again.
99 miles per hour.
That one sounded weird. Oh yeah, we got a horizontal kind of paint seam on this. See if you guys can see that on this camera or not. Might be able to see that there. But we're gonna get some more swings and see if it's just the paint. I mean, on this holographic or foil type paint job, we definitely got a lot of webbing. So we'll see from there. And obviously, if it's a problem, we'll get with Carl and talk to him and get that figured out.
96 miles per hour.
It's definitely still performing, but I think that is a start of a break just because it doesn't feel quite right. We'll go 5, maybe 10 more swings. I won't put them all here for you to watch those swings, but just to get an idea, and then we'll wrap this thing up and talk about it.
99 miles per hour.
Oh yeah, it's done.
90 miles per hour.
I'm gonna throw those out there. That's wild on the carry there because from where we had the first one, and again, I'm hoping you can see that, but you got a second one opposite direction there. So I'm gonna obviously start with the break there. At this point, I just wanna see, oh, another one starting there. But at this point, I just wanna see how long this thing performs for before you just completely lose it.
103 miles per hour.
Whew. 103 to the busted back. 2 more. We're done either way. Ooh.
90 miles per hour.
Pitch dropped just a little bit. See what we can get for some carry here.
95 miles per hour.
Yeah, there you have it. But yeah, so I mean, obviously unfortunate there. In all the monsters I've swung, U-Trip and ASA, never had early breakage issues. Again, we're using 52-300 hot dots, and then the Evil USA stamped balls right now with, I think 80% of the bag's hot dots, the rest of those Evils. But between these two anyways, as far as the performance goes, as we got right up to basically 200 swings here, and then just before obviously the seam crack, whatever you want to call it there, we were at about 170 swings here. For both of them, again, this one felt like it needed a little more braking. Obviously, a little bad luck there. But again, that's not a normal thing with Monsta by any means, especially not with the M2 tech. So if you do end up grabbing a black sheep, any M2 tech, biggest thing is I would just give as much BP kind of as you can. If you're in league and stuff, don't care about it being super forgiving. Good one to use, get some of those swings. And around that 200, 300 swing mark, you should see it start to really open up. It's fucking music, dude. I can't post the video with it, it'll take it immediately down.
It's gonna be a minute too.
I know, and I just gotta finish the wrap up. Oh, it's fucking denskis.
Good God.
It's the first Monsta I've ever broke though. Well, during a video. I mean, I broke one other one before, the Gold King of Diamonds. But I've already told Carl, I don't think I can swing his alloy handle, so I think there's too much of an impact on the barrels.
Yeah.
So you add alloy, so there's zero flex to the barrel, and this end load. Because I mean, feel the difference in these two. You can see the end load when you hold.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they're both 20. Yeah, this is a 25 though, but still like mid-low versus, it's just got a lot of end load. So being an alloy with that, I think it's just so much impact on that barrel when I'm swinging. And then between me and Keith,
What's the barrel length?
they're both 12 and a halves. I think Monsta's all 12 and a halves, yeah. Turn your fucking music off. It's not even good music. It's fucking music, dude. I'm gonna set up the live for the Victus, I think is the plan. If you can throw a strike. I mean, it's gotta be like the DNA.
Six miles per hour. $96 miles per hour.
With ASA, baby! What Keith doesn't know is from all the free stuff I gave him, he's losing his bat now. Good news is I gave him enough free stuff. This is mine now.
98 miles per hour.
Taking it home. Black on black crime. I'm about to hit some fast pitch parents with that thing. I'm about to hit some fast pitch parents with that thing. Yeah, and that's gonna obviously do it here for the foil black sheep and the bat. Both these EHP exclusives here from Monsta. Alloy handle, end loaded, mid loaded, 3500 handle. So obviously unfortunate with this one, but again, like I mentioned, first Monsta I broke during a video for sure. I broke one other one that had a whole bunch of swings on it. I don't actually remember which model it was, but either way with this one, I think you're gonna see that's a rarity there. I think it's a combination of that extra end load plus the alloy handle and then kind of the swings, speed and stuff like that for me and Keith. But if you grab one of these, I think with that alloy handle and kind of the way Monsta's barrels are, just get some BP swings, make sure you open it up. I think right around that 150 swing mark, felt like it was opening up. And then obviously we got unfortunate it broke. But I think if we got it close to that 250, you would have seen this really start to perform similar to what we got with this one at about the 120, 125 swing mark. I think Keith might have mentioned when he was hitting it as well. You could tell the sweet spot was opening up, getting a lot more forgiveness and starting to feel a little bit of that fib off the sweet spot, but still by no means all the way broken in. So either way, I'll head back to the house. Obviously you won't see a test on this one, but I will get you a final compression here so you can see where it's sitting with those 200 swings. Again, we were using the 52-300 Hot dots was about 70% of the bag, and then about the other 30%, or like 28%, are the Evil Term Edition USA ASA 52300s. And then there's a couple, what are the other ones we have in there? Worth hot dots. I'll have to look. I'm Dudley something, but Hycons maybe, something like that. But either way, actually that's not true at all. In the bag, we've got basically 70% are Worth hot dots at this point. Last 30% are our Evil Tournament Edition 52300s, all USA ASA stamp balls. Just as a kind of reminder there. But regardless, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully kind of helped you see kind of the M2 tech, since obviously a lot of the releases recently have been MX tech. And stay tuned for the final compression here on the bat. All right, let's see where our Monsta the Bat is at again. These are EHP exclusives. This one has nearly 200 swings on it at this point, and is still testing about 170, 175. Either way, that puts us right around 1325, so plenty of wiggle room there. Obviously, we're not going to see a final compression test as we talked about there on the foil black sheep. However, as I mentioned before, never seen durability issues with Monsta. Obviously, just I think bad luck there. Maybe a combination of the end load mixed with the alloy handle on a 26-ounce bat may just not have been the perfect combo for myself for the types of swings we had out there. There's obviously lots of factors that go in, but again, durability is just not something you really have to worry about with Monsta. Never seen it, at least for me and the guys we've talked to. Obviously, you may have a different experience there, but I definitely wouldn't let that sway you away from any Monsta, even that foil black sheep, if that fits the specs that you want. But regardless, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Have a great night.
Thank you for watching Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more content.